Hey YouTube. So if you're thinking of switching from Apple Watch Ultra to Garmin Fenix, either 7 or 8, I actually got bored of my Apple Watch Ultra and wanted to try the Garmin ecosystem. So first I got 7 Pro 47mm with sapphire crystal and MIP display and solar charging. I had it for about a month, and then I wanted to try the Amoled Fenix 8, and I'm going back to Apple Watch, and here's the reasons. If you are an iPhone user, the Apple Watch is just a lot more seamless than the Garmin. I would say Garmin would be great with Android phones, but with Apple phones, even if you used to Apple Watch, it's kind of downgrade, I would say. The watch is great, but it just like the whole experience is better on iPhone. It's like more seamless. There are a couple things I want to mention. I would say about 7 or 8 things that Apple Watch does better. First, and it's pretty important one, is notification focus. So if you have your phone and if you're looking at your phone on the iPhone, the Apple Watch will not make any notifications, any buzzing or anything. It's just the Apple Watch is silent. While if you get notification on your phone, like if you're looking at your phone, you get notification, the Garmin will be buzzing and blinking and beeping. So all the notifications are going through, no matter if you have your iPhone active or not, which is, it's a standard thing. It's just they're going through Bluetooth. On iPhone, it's just a lot more seamless. Nothing is going on the Apple Watch if you using your iPhone. Another one is alarm, actually. So if you have alarm set on your iPhone and you wearing your Apple Watch while you sleep, you can just snooze it on the watch, or just cancel it altogether. While on the Garmin you cannot really do that. So you can actually create separate alarm just on the Garmin, but you cannot control anything on the iPhone through Garmin. Nothing that's tied up to the alarms on iPhone. Always on display, seems to be better on the Apple Watch. It's just more readable and more usable. Also, let me see what else. Yeah, reminders about the workout reminders. If you start a workout, if I forgot to start it on your Apple Watch, it will actually tell you that, hey, it looks like you're working out. Do you want to start that kind of workout? Perfect. Same thing, if you stop your workout, it will remind you to stop it. On the Garmin, nothing like that. So you start it. If you forget to cancel it, like I was hiking with my 7 Pro, I forgot to stop the hiking workout. Got in the car, and as I was actually counting the miles while I was driving, how many miles I hiked. So that was like, what the heck. Anyway, so that's a big one. I'm using Mac, so it's very convenient with Apple Watch to have my MacBook unlocked. While I, basically it unlocks it with Apple Watch. Very convenient. Nothing like that on Garmin. Also, if you're in fitness, the rings, the Apple Watch rings, the Garmin, if you go into settings and share your fitness stuff with fitness application, with health application, it will synchronize only the Move ring on the fitness app. So if you, like, for example, if you're sharing your activities with friends, the only thing they see and you actually see is only the Move ring, nothing else. So that's one thing. too. If you know, if you in sharing your activities with your friends, that's probably the only situation where it matters. Also, faster to start workout on Apple Watch. So just like 2 presses, I had it on this button, and press, tap on the workout. Here you have to do workout, this workout. So 3 button presses basically for the workout on the Garmin instead of 2 on Apple Watch. Auto dive feature on Garmin 7 Pro was not even there. On this one, it does have dive feature, so it will turn on the dive, the how many feet you dive in, the temperature of the water, but only when you like actually dive in. So on Apple Watch, you have it submerged, it's right away showing you like feet and water temperature. It's pretty accurate on Apple Watch. On the Garmin, it's accurate, but it takes time because I believe the temperature sensor there's no like water temperature sensor. It's only the temperature sensor inside of the housing, so it takes time to adjust to the water. But it's pretty accurate. It actually has like this one shows only the, like, for example, where we were at the springs was showing like 78. This one was showing another digit past the dot, so it's very accurate on this, but it takes time and it's not working unless you dive in, so that's kind of annoying. Also, it's sluggish. Sometimes it's sluggish. Like, for example, if you want to change let me see, if you want to change did I have it set up a different way now? Yeah, watch face, for example. You want to change the watch face. Sometimes it's like, see, it's just sluggish. On Apple Watch, nothing like that. So I like that Apple Watch better in this regard as well. And also the build quality of Apple Watch. Apple uses a titanium grade 5, which is more prone to scratching. I mean, less prone to scratching. So it's more like a harder titanium on Apple Watch than the Garmin, especially if this is the silver version of Garmin, which is not natural titanium kind of thing. I think this is great too, and I've seen pictures and people complain that this scratches really easily. On the black version, it's a little better on the titanium finish. Stainless steel, I'm not sure, but this is a sapphire crystal and this is titanium case. So this silver color, grade 2, scratches really easily. Apple Watch, not so much. It's less prone to scratching on Apple Watch. Better quality titanium. And also charging sucks on this. So you have to actually push the cable in. On Apple Watch, it's magnetic. The only cool thing I actually miss from the Garmin that Apple Watch doesn't have is the morning report. So it tells you, how was your sleep? Is it good? Is it bad? Is it better? The quality of your sleep. This is pretty cool. It's giving you a lot of information there, and every morning, so you don't have to go into settings and check it out, see what's going on. So this is really cool. This is really cool about the Garmin watch morning report. Really nice. Apple Watch doesn't have that. So that would be my take on these 2 watches. As I said, I got tired, got bored with Apple Watch, wanted to try Garmin, tried it, I'm going back. This is just a lot more seamless and a lot more enjoyable experience with Apple Watch, and especially if you in Apple ecosystem. But as I said, if you on Android, you're kind of used to sluggish performance. you'll be fine. Yeah, I wanted to to like Android. I just, I cannot. But that's my take. If you like my videos, please subscribe, hit that thumbs up button, and have a lovely day. Bye, guys.